Hello guys, here we are again in Portugal, and as you guys know, I had promised to make an update on my TBR, and this time my update was gonna basically be a quick and haul. There's a cat as always. This cat, Sakura, my old lady, my little thingy. Um, I think I had told you guys that I had 145 books, but apparently I have 139 read books. And after this and haul, it will be 121. I don't know why the numbers keep changing so much. I swear I must be missing books sometimes and sometimes double counting, but this is me. It's a rough idea. It is what it is. 121 after this and haul. I'm gonna be really quick on this because I don't have much to do to say with these books. Most of them I just grabbed them for free, and my library was like, "Hey, we don't want this anymore. Just take it." Or packs of books in like a sale that the whole thing cost me like €5 for 20 books or something like that, and I only really wanted two or three. You guys know the drill. Uh, and some of them, especially the ones that I got on my library, I got them with that scarcity mentality of I'm never gonna see this again. I'm not sure what it is, but I may like it, and I've I'm trying to change that because I mean there's no point of like taking a book that you don't even know what it is, and some of those I'm like, you know, yeah. So this is basically the first coming down of the stacks, because just making it easier with moving all of that. So let's just jump right into the first seven are actually their whole thing because it's a collection that you guys cannot see, but it's this history collection. It's those books made for make history easier. So I have Greece. I think the next one is Rome. Then it's the Crusades and all of that. Then it's again Crusades and some other wars. And I'm not sure if I'm showing them all. 100 Years War and the New Times. And I'm thinking this is the First World War and Roosevelt and all of that. I'm taking so long to say because this is in Portuguese. I know that this exists in English too. Probably were written first in English and then they have several authors each one. This is those books to basically like make history easy and it's very accessible and all of that, and I have been me that I want to be a very I wanted to be a history buff, but I have noticed that books are not the main way that I go about learning history. I, or at least not the primary way. I start with documentaries, then I focus on one point and then I go around it. To be fair, the things that I'm most focused about are on Victorian England, London specifically, some types of industries of that time, women's lives to be fair, and how the house was led, the service, and like cemeteries and how they treat the dead and medicine. That's my hyper focus on studying history, and that's like the books that I usually go to. The whole rest, I usually go to documentaries more than books, and I have to have spend quite a time on documentaries to then want to grab books. So this, I'm not this person, and I'm maybe in the future, but I'm not now, and I need the space. So this one's going. Um, the next ones are two that I'm not even know what they are anymore because I don't care. I picked them up because I was afraid of being missing thrillers because I don't read much, and I've started to like a few series, and instead of just focusing on those series I picked up some books that were for free on my library, and I was like, I'm gonna keep them and read them next. And one is Black Irish by Stefan Talte, and the other one is The Best Revenge by Stephen White. Stephens. Anyway, I just know that those are thrillers. I think this is something about Irish, and I think it's a female detective. This one, I think there's somebody that was committed to prison, maybe life in prison wrongly, and then they end up coming out. So maybe not life in prison, and then there's a revenge because they went to prison because of it. So and this it's a sad killer that is. I'm not gonna read this. And if I for some reason have the inspiration to read it, I can probably find them easy enough in UK. Um, like I if you guys read any of these books and you know that they're really good, do tell me. But I don't think I have any pearly here from what I know, especially knowing what I like. The other one is how do you call it? Mills and Boons um romance Angels in Snow from Sarah Morgan. Christmas romance about a doctor and a nurse, I think. And I think there's a second couple in here. So I don't think this is the first one, or maybe the second one, or maybe there's a second. There's continuations of this one. I'm not sure what in the series this is, but I know that there's more than one at least. So it's not a standalone. I started reading this one. This is a day and a half for me. I started reading. I just didn't care about the characters. I'm just like, I just go to it. I don't care. I really don't care about these people. Uh, Next one are books also from history, but they're from Portuguese history. And I know I should care more about the history of my own country, but it's not the history that I want to know. It's not, so I'm not gonna pretend that it is anymore, and I'm gonna say goodbye. This is like the year of the regicide, 1908. This is like an overview of the year, talking about the regicide. It has like even pictures of things that happen, and but it's really small for what you know. I think I have another book in here that had the 1759 here. It's way bigger than this little thing, so I'm not inclined. I don't think this is. I don't think this is gonna be exhaustive, but I think this might be better than. It feels weird. There's a lot of pictures too, so it feels a little bit weird. This is letters from Salazar to Gloria Castanheira. I want to know. This is the only part of Portuguese history, one of the parts, small parts of Portuguese history that I kind of want to know more, just for the sake of knowing what if what I'm here is totally true. This might probably not be the best book for it. Might actually may see if my mother wants it. I don't think this is the best book to start, but again, it was free on my library, and I was like, hey, I mean, I can, but I won't, so why not? And this one, I think it was some sort of trade, and it's about Portuguese, the people that went to the conquerors. This is the Portuguese translation of a book about Portuguese history that was written in English. As a Portuguese person, I was like, why? This is just, I mean, it is a good thing that they are writing about us out there, but the gymnastics of it. The original title is Conquerors: How Portugal Seized the Indian Ocean and Forged the First Global Empire. And this is the one that I'm kind of, maybe I should try it. But then again, this is a translation, and I know how to read English, and I have problems with translation, so maybe I should find the original and read that one. Maybe that's what I should do. So this is a no-no. Then are two history ones that are about Carthage. Carthage? Is that how you say it in English? Carthage. I think it is. It is about the life in Carthage, and this is about the Greek world. So, to very specific. This is stupidly specific because it's like the no wait yeah, this is super specific because it's the day-to-day life in Carthage, and this is about the Greek world, but also very specific daily things. So I was like, I'm kind of curious, but I'm not gonna. This is not gonna happen now, and I'm pretty sure I can find this sort of books back when I'm more inclined to it, because It's not gonna happen now. The next two ones, it's again books that my library was throwing away, and I'm just like, I want to be the kind of person that reads that, and I do have a very healthy need to know about the ocean and islands and about all that, especially some that are connected with piracy, as some of these are. But then again, I haven't been inclined to pick this up, and I probably won't. So I'm just gonna cut my losses and say that I won't. And if it happens, I will in the future. They are both in English. That's the thing that I'm kind of. They're already in English, but hey, this is Ronald Wright Feet on the Fijian Islands, and this is James A. Michener. I'm gonna say, I'm probably saying this right, Caribbean. So this is okay-ish. This is big one. I wish this two were the ones that it's like I kind of want to. I kind of want to try because this has a thing about the Buccaneers, for example. But I kind of don't wanna. Part of me wants to be that person that know that at this point in time, I don't wanna, and I have the Malazan books to go through, and they are big, and I kind of want to do those more, and I don't have all the time, and so no. The next one is a series that I'm gonna give up because I do enjoy them, but I take way too long to read them, and I don't enjoy them enough to continue, to be fair. And it's the Bloody Jack series. I have the 3 books, and I have the 3 first books, and I have read The Curse of the Black Tattoo. That's the second one, and Bloody Jack it's the first one. So Bloody Jack, Curse of the Black Tattoo, Curse of the Blue Tattoo, and this is the third one, Under the Jolly Roger. And I'm not gonna read this. I don't care that much. It's about Jack. It's a girl that was from the slums of London and ended up in a navy vessel pretending to be a boy, and all of the adventures that come after that. And the first one was good. The second one was a bit iffy, and I'm not feeling the need to read more of this series. And I'm pretty sure that if I want, I can easily enough find this in the UK. This one, this is the last one. I have started it in a very bad occasion and then I gave up on it, but I do want to read this book. This is Middlemarch by George Eliot. I'm going to the UK. I'm actually going to go to a place that is essential in George Eliot history. So I am going to be able to find this book there. I'm pretty sure I have more George Eliot here that's gonna end up going the same direction. And I will read this before I die. I wasn't enjoying the first go, but it wasn't the best time. So this is too many books to pick up, and I want to keep this really quick. Just it's almost just to document that those are going. I hope next week I actually have read some books because I'm in the middle of that, and I should unhaul more books because I have more books. I have more books to physically unhaul. I just haven't had like the presence of mind to take care of it because I'm in a very busy process of unhauling, reading, and documenting books so I know in future what I had, what I have, what I want, all of that. Just so this is it for now. This is already 15 minutes. It's more than enough for one video. Next week I should bring more books that I have read and books that I will unhaul, because I'm also gonna try to do that rid of chapter thing, and if the book doesn't want to be read, I will let it go immediately. And yeah, this is all for now, guys. 121 books, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I can make that 0 by the end of April. Let's see. That's all for now, guys. Bye.